Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asị m ka ụbọchị nke taa mmadụ na anyị mma. Asịkwa m ka nke onye chiri ya zelụ. Ndị be anyị dịka o si dị ya bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka anyị sikwa wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ mgbasa ozi dị oke mkpa gbasara maka nnwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ na gbasara maka ka ife si ada n'ala Igbo. Unu na anyị n'iru akwụkwọ ya wetara unu akwụkwọ bụ the General Chief of Staff nke afọ ya bụ Musa ife a na-akpọ ya. O nwere ife kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a anyị si ka wetara unu maka na ọ bụ ya kwere unu na nkwa na-ewetara unu any update ọbụla bụ gbasara maka Biafra struggle. O nwere ihe Musa kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a gbasara maka na ha ekwekọrịtago with ndị UN and ndị Finland gọọmenti ka ebudata Maazị Simon Ekpa n'obodo a. Nchọkwuru nke ya bụ ifunu nke si unu atụgodoro alụ ifunu nche gbasara maka ihe ndị okwu n'iru akwụkwọ ka m jidegodi ya ebe a ka napụ ikwu nnukwu then nwanne anyị nwoke ya akọwazi nke fọnụ. Alright, over to you.
Months with air. Even when you fly abroad ahead, you hardly can see anything. So that makes it extremely. So we have to fine-tune the training of the troops there to jungle warfare. And jungle warfare has its own different challenges because you cannot use a lot of equipment they're using. You have to go fully dismounted. And because again, those are their own areas, a lot of advantages they have that they've built up within. But we are getting so much successes are really very encouraging. What is going on in that area is purely criminality. And I can tell you, when we've entered the bushes, what you see, I want Nigerians to understand that it is, you see them killing, dismembering, removing parts of human beings. You see a lot of vehicles that they just see a vehicle, catch people and just kill him. There are a lot of graves all over, scattered all over the places. You see corpses, skeletons. It is just simple madness. And they do, we see a lot of rituals. They do a lot of human rituals within those areas. So it is much, and that's why it's important for us to be able to follow up again the leadership, especially this Simon Ekpa that is in Finland. That is causing this a lot of problem by his comments. The federal government has taken that up with the Finnish government on the need to be able to curtail that, and then we're also following through the cyberspace to be able to address those issues. We are seeing people that are also sponsoring them. There are a lot of people that are sending funds to them. We are aware of that. We are picking them, we are profiling them at the right time. All of them will be picked. International organizations have, especially the US and the UN, are aware, and they are going after them. There are a lot of them in the US and Europe. They are contributing money to what is going on in that place, and so all of them will be both within the local area. So, like I said, it's basically acts of criminality. The people are, and then the issue of drugs. This is why NDLA2 is doing a great job. We need to take drugs out of our youths because that is aggravating what is ongoing on those general areas. But we are working very hard. Troops have gone back in again. We're clearing the whole area to ensure that we get them. So we want to encourage people. And of late, we have had some of them too that are also willing. They are tired. They are also saying that, look, they want to, they want to come, but they have commanders that are making money. This issue of money, that is what is actually, if you watch the entire country, all these issues of criminality rolls around money. People feel once they make money, they can get away with anything, and that's what was encouraging them to do. And so that's why it's important for us to encourage good governance. Because if local governments are working, for example, it makes it a lot easier. We also want to encourage the federal government for us to have a comprehensive census. If you go abroad, you commit an offense, it's 50-50 chance you'll be arrested. They're not using witchcraft. It's because they have data. We need to build that database. And if it is comprehensive, wherever you are, once you are cited or your signature is seen anywhere, it's easier to track who did this, where, and how. So that's why we want to encourage issues of things like having a comprehensive census for Nigeria, so that it will assist the security agencies in performing their work.
What is the extent of the Army's investigation of the killing of his officers and men in Okwama?
Okwama, yes, we have I think the report is just in. We're going through the report in daily. It's again acts of criminality. We have cultists. Those guys are into sea piracy. Into illegal oil bunkering, so they've been able to.
Okay, now I have something to say. I have a lot of things to say concerning this very confession made by the CDS Musa. But I want to say again that 10 minutes will not be enough for me to analyze this very video. Therefore, I will be talking about it during my live broadcast this very evening. Now, a lot of confessions were made in this same video. You may just watch it and say, okay, because you understand the English, the grammar, whatever, but you don't understand it deeply. A lot of things have been made open in this very video, which I will take my time at 7 p.m. this evening to analyze. You see, first of all, Musa talked about how they have been defeated in the so-called Southeast. Musa confessed how they have been defeated. Even he confessed it without knowing. Now, he said that they are who is surrendering. This battle for Biafra liberation is not the same battle of jihadists that is going on in the northern part of the zoo. They are quite different. So who is surrendering? The only time I know perfectly well that some members of the then Eastern Security Network joined the Bubagon was because the ESN was sold out to the governors, which the so-called HOD Chike Dozieha confessed a couple of weeks or months ago. It is in the public how they handed ESN to the governors. That is the only time somebody from Biafra Liberation, be it the then ESN or the current BLA, joined any zoo government security organization, be it the military, the police, DSS, or Ebubago. That's all. Or even to say, I know they do again. How can you say you know they do again when you join with your heart and this is not a cult? When you join with your heart to fight for your nation, for your land, for your motherland, for your fatherland. You join with your heart to fight for your own identity, for your future. How you go say you know they do again? If to say nobody force you to join. Nobody force anybody to join. So this is not Boko Haram. Now he said that they are working very, very hard to rendition the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. I have a message for them, and this message that I have for them is not actually coming from me. This message that I have for them is actually coming from the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa himself. So now let us see what the Prime Minister has to say concerning this very latest development. Now here we are. I want you to pay very good attention because there's a particular message that the Prime Minister sent to them. Now, this is it. He said, Musa, the terrorist commander and cry baby, has cried again today. Finally, according to him, his Nigeria government is now engaging Finland, who fought war with Russia for their freedom. I want to, in fact, only that word is very, very fantastic. In fact, I'm going to talk about it. Now, he continued, I am 1 million steps ahead, you terrorist state. We are increasing our defense soon. We will boost the defense of Biafra to the highest in history. Musa, we want to see you lead the war in person. Go to Biafra land as a commander. Now, he told Musa, we want to see you. You come. Don't just sit in Abuja and they claim to be chief of defense staff, commander, whatever, whatsoever. Don't sit in Abuja to claim. Come, you come. Musa, I dare you to step your foot in Biafra land in the name of theater commander or whatever you call it, Operation Udoka. Come to face the BLA. Mad people everywhere. Now, the Prime Minister said here that he said his Nigerian government is now engaging Finland, who fought war with Russia for their freedom. He put laugh emoji. The zoo government is engaging Finland government, who fought war with Russia for their freedom. And you expect something to come out of your engagement? That's why their mentality is too poor. African mentality. They are so poor in reasoning. Finland understands the real meaning of democracy. That is number one. Finland understands the real meaning of freedom and they know what it takes to fight for freedom. Their history is being taught in their school from primary school, if not from kindergarten. They know. So if you come to tell them, somebody is living in your country and he's fighting for his freedom in the zoo, they will be laughing at you. And in case you don't know, the current president of Finland, as it stands today, Alex Stubb, these people do not know where we are. They don't even know who is Simon Ekpa. That's why some of them say some say he's from Calabar, some say he's from Cross Rivers, some say he's from Uyo, some say he's from Akwa Ibom. Few of them say he's from Ebony State. Alex Stubb, who happens to be the present president of Finland, is a best friend of Simon Ekpa. They had funny liquor at the same table. In case you don't know, they are in one party, they are best friends, they have been together for many years, more than 1 decade. They've been friends. And you want to go and engage him to give you Simon Ekpa so you can rendition him to the zoo. You think Finland is Kenya? Mad people everywhere. I'm going to talk about this during my live broadcast. I want you to stay tuned. And those of you who are calling me, sending me message.
And by the Alolino, Kunisnes Nirapo. Edeke isowe gaya bife inurie the ballon the gentle lion who was in Iraq. No basinke tata no. Ozo the kibiabo. Kefi wari kubasta magaya bife ndani no who was in Iraq. Folk would didn't okradiko city kefi wari kubasta magaya bife. Drop wire on the comment section below. Chitapedi ab Eastern News 24 kaisi when you tell no pozia do kempa. Dano no mundam one kemesian.